Hey everyone, Sirturmund here. So the meta is a lot of Shurima, right? A lot of Mono Shurima and a lot of Viktor decks. So I wanted to find like a deck that could take advantage of Quicksand and also take advantage of the new card Desert Duel. And I ended up settling on Reputation. So some of you guys might not have seen the Reputation deck before. So the Reputation deck is a Shurima Naxos deck that relies on 5 power units to take advantage of the Reputation procs and being able to win the game that way, right? So usually the way that you win the game is either through Sivir and Overwhelm. In this case, we play Might instead of playing Kato. Another option instead of the Might is people playing Kato. I think I prefer the Might just because it's cheaper mana, or just winning with rallies because of indecisive tactician, right? So indecisive tactician, when you do reputation, it's gonna cost 6, allowing you to bring a rally down on turn 6 that cannot be stopped by like a deny. And additionally, if you have a level of LeBlanc on the field and you get mirror image, then you can literally just keep rallying because you can just double, like summon an exact copy of the indecisive tactician to rally again. So the way that this deck works for reputation is kind of think of like a mid-range Demacia deck, except that instead of Demacia, like I said, we're kind of playing Noxus. So think of like Action Sivir, but a little bit of a different style, right? And I like this deck because we're able to run both Quicksand and we're able to run Desert Duel, which has actually been pretty useful. So this is how the deck works, right? So we're running triple snapper because every time that you attack with the snapper, you get plus, like if they block it, you get +5 attack. Like you get a reputation trigger, right? If they don't block it, then they're taking a lot of chip damage, So he ends up being pretty good. 2 treasure seekers because she does summon the walking sands, and she's a great blocker early on. 2 shapestone, just as a way to protect, especially LeBlanc against stuff like Mystic Shot, because that's the one weakness of LeBlanc. Because she has 2 health, she's very vulnerable to stuff like Mystic Shot. So Shapestone can more or less kind of save her a little bit on that stuff. Perseverance and Rock Hoppers are our landmarks to be able to enable that Shapestone. Perseverance gives us a nice draw as well. And the Rock Hopper is really good because we have 2 units with quick attack, right? We have LeBlanc and we also have the Sivir with quick attack. And sometimes we also don't mind killing, like throwing the snapper into something that has vulnerable. It's a really nice way to just kill something. 2 Glory Seekers as a way to pick out a lot of the opponent's units. 2 Desert Duels has actually come in really clutch. Like it's like a single combat, but not really, right? It is slow, which is a little bit annoying. But the fact that you do -2, you're able to kill some blockers, be able to kill some important units while still getting your own reputation procs. 3 LeBlancs, obviously, she just combines so good when you can get the mirror image trigger. 2 Might to combo off with Sivir once we level her up. 2 Quicksand to protect against the Viktor ambush decks, right? So I was on 3 Quicksand at first, but 3 Quicksand was kind of being a little bit too clunky, so I ended up just going to 2. He ends up protecting us against like those elusive win conditions because we don't have any heal, right? So it can be really tough. 2 Turn of the Roses is another reputation trigger. It's a 3-drop, and it also gives us access to a stun, which can be really good in getting rid of a key blocker, right? So if there's a blocker that you don't want to attack into, you can do the Guile, or you can also use it as a way to stop like a Pantheon. 2 Kai, because they're vulnerable, like we talked about, it's really good when you can combine it with Snapper, Sivir, or LeBlanc. Triple Bloody Business. This is like a better Consider Strike. Well, I guess not better Consider Strike, right? Because Consider Strike hits 2 and gets around barrier. But it's a really good, like, it's a better, I guess, single combat kind of, because you're not striking your own unit. So you're able to just kill the opponent's unit. And usually you can combine this with Sivir to just put a lot of damage there. 3 Sivirs, pretty straightforward. 2 Whisper Words is really easy for you to trigger this. So that gives us a lot of draw to go with Perseverance. 2 Bruisers. I was trying to think of like what 5-drop to play. Ruin Runner could potentially make the cut, but I like Bruiser because it has 5 health. So it's a lot more tanky than playing a 3 health Ruin Runner. So I definitely like Bruiser a little bit more. And he can also enable us to find like good keywords for Sivir or for LeBlanc or any of our other units. And lastly, 2 Tactician. It's our other way that we win games by just being able to summon. So again, this deck plays like a mid-range deck, and I have had a lot of success so far against stuff like Shurima because the rallies just kind of take them completely by surprise. And it has been doing okay against Viktor as well, right? The fact that you have Bloody Business and you also have Quicksand and Desert Duel means that you're able to get rid of the Viktor or Aphelios very quickly, which can be a very big deal, especially because Vulnerable can also get around like stuff like Spell Shield. But anyways, so yes, hope you enjoyed this game. These games coming up, and remember, if you're not subscribed, you to subscribe below. It will really help us out a lot. I'll see you all at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Dan. It's a previous seasonal winner on Mono Shurima. Bloody Business is huge. Actually, how good is Bloody Business in this matchup specifically? I don't know if he's that good actually. I think we'd rather go like super fast, right? Like we'd rather just build a board. Pretty sure Dan is gonna be in the mid-range version rather than this, rather than the swim version. There we go. And we got the rally. Here's what I was looking for. I was looking for the rally. So that we could take advantage of this. This is pretty good because we can do Rock Hopper and start triggering our reputation. Because whatever he summons is gonna get eaten up by the Trashing Snapper. Yeah. We go like this. This will trigger the first slap of reputation. Still gives us a 3-attack blocker. The problem is that Rolling Sands means like LeBlanc is gonna die. I don't think we care about sacrificing LeBlanc, right? I think we always just do her like this. It's just triggering our reputation, right? The bad thing here is that we probably don't want to do... definitely don't want to do Sivir, right? On the Rolling Sands. We definitely don't want to do Sivir, so I think we just put it on the second LeBlanc again. And then we just attack for another 8 damage. And he needs to block. Rock Hopper is really annoying. That's going to be 3 reputation triggers, so we're getting closer and closer. I don't think we attack with the Rock Hopper. I think I want to keep the Rock Hopper for something else. Desert Duel is huge. Yeah, Desert Duel is pretty huge. Our problem right now is how aqua our mana is. Our mana is just a little bit aqua right now. I'm okay passing. Okay, so he's gonna just go ahead and do the devout, right? So we could technically kill this with Desert Duel. Or Bloody Business. Probably better to just do Bloody Business, right? That will enable him to be able to get like I think it has to be Desert Duel. No, but if we do Desert Duel, then we die to the Soothsayer. We cannot pass. Unfortunately, we cannot pass. We cannot pass because if we pass, opponent will just be able to pass back and we lose the mana, right? I think having LeBlanc like this is fine. Again, now we have the Sivir available as well. This gets through the spell shield, allowing us to kill with LeBlanc. We still have Desert Duel available to us. Like, that's pretty good, right? This is pretty good because it gets through the spell shield. So yeah, he put the spell shield, but how much is that gonna matter, right? So now he's forced to have to do something. Like, he probably has to kill the LeBlanc. But even if he kills the LeBlanc, we still are able to just kill it with a Sand Spit. So he's gonna kill the Rock Hopper here. He could also have... He could just have Quicksand, right? Quicksand is too much of a punish. I cannot attack with both. I cannot attack with both units. Quicksand is too much of a punish. Okay, no Quicksand. No Quicksand is pretty good. No Quicksand is pretty darn good. Kind of like the first Desert Duel right here. Problem is that we don't really have a great target for Desert Duel except for the Desert Naturalist. We just wait for the Seer to come down for us to do this. But I think it's okay to do it right here. I think it's okay to do it right here. We are giving him the board space though, so maybe the Desert Duel wasn't great. There it is. So then we do the second one. You could have Random Negation here. So that's 2 Seraphs down. He also needs to kill LeBlanc, right? Because LeBlanc is going to start giving us the mirror image. If he passes, we're passing back. He needs to kill LeBlanc. He needs to kill LeBlanc because LeBlanc is going to give us the mirror image. So he needs to drag LeBlanc first. Because I think she dies, right? She's going to die before... Oh, no, she still gives it to us? Oh, that's huge. That's huge. The fact that he gives it to us is huge. That she gives it to us, sorry, is huge. Because now we can just attack here. Have the Tactician plus have the mirror image available to do rally 3 times. Everything's going to have Spell Shield and Quick Attack. No need to attack with the Treasure Seeker here. Let's just attack like this. Yeah, no need to attack with the Treasure Seeker. This is pushing 0 damage, but we're going to do the rally. We have the mirror image, allowing us to be able to summon another Tactician. He's down to not a lot of cards, right? The Tactician also has 5 attacks, so he doesn't have any good blockers for this. And we have the mirror image like I talked about. Maybe we keep the mirror image for next turn though. So the mirror image can stay to next turn. If he has like a... Let's say he has a Rite of Arcane, right? Oh, Unravel Earth. So he probably has a Rite of Arcane here. In which case I think I want to just do the mirror image next turn instead. Wow. He needs to block. He needs to lose his whole board. Yeah, because we attack, everything has Spell Shield, everything has Quick Attack, so we don't lose any of our units, and we summon another Tactician. I think he saw it right there, wow. On that game, we actually got the full combo off. That feels so good, though, when you can get that reputation combo off. But yeah, GG's. So in this match, we'll be going up against Viktor Riven. We do have Quicksand, and we have Bloody Business, which are both really good against their champions. And also their ambush combo. We got the Rock Upper as well, which is really good blocker for their... depending on which version of the deck this person is playing. They tend to play like the Risen Rider, right? Playing more like a discard aggro style of game. Our hand is a little bit awkward though. But we do have some draw at least, right? So let's see. Yeah, oh wow, maybe we have a little too much draw. Maybe a little too much draw. We could potentially just pass there, by the way. We should probably pass. No, because I want to be able to play the Perseverance next turn, right? So it doesn't make sense to pass there. I don't know what he's saving mana for. Because I feel like if with his deck, you try to get aggro really quickly. Try to go aggro really quickly, I mean. Wow, he actually is going to put her on the Ballistic Bot. That tells me he's probably going to have Mystic Shot, right? I like the Glory Seeker. Because he's going to have to summon something to block this, right? And if he doesn't have a way to block this, then this is just pushing 5 damage. He also enables a Bloody Business next turn. Obviously, the problem with Glory Seeker is that she's going to die to a lot of things. Yeah, he has a Mystic Shot here. So he has to have the Mystic Shot here. Doesn't make any sense otherwise why you summon the Ballistic Bot to let die to the vulnerable. But I'm okay with just pushing the 5 damage here. Wow, that's crazy. So you let the Ballistic Bot die and you also let the Glory Seeker stay in the field. That's actually crazy. Bloody Business will enable us to kill almost anything that he summons. Second Glory Seeker is also pretty good. Like, if he ever taps out of, like, a Mystic Shot range, we can always just Bloody Business. I like the idea of just summon the second Glory Seeker, by the way. If he just attacks right away, we'll do the Perseverance and Glory Seeker. If he doesn't attack, we'll keep the mana for the Bloody Business.
Heart and leg, both broken. I need just a moment. In pursuit.
We have to just kill, right? Yeah, I'm gonna just kill it like this. I think the Riven giving the blades is too annoying for us. That we need to kill it. We have a second bloody business, which is huge. This is gonna trigger our reputation, allowing us to get a rally later on. He has an awkward time developing here, right? Because we have all the glory seekers. He's almost leveling up Sivir as well. I mean, Sivir's gonna level up with the bloody business. He wants to give us the second ballistic bot. I'm okay with that. He's gonna kill both of these. So you had the mystic shots all this time, and you waited this long to use them. Why? I don't get that. We can bloody business the cat so that we don't lose to the elusives, and we can desert duel the ballistic bot. Wow, look at that. This is the times where desert duel comes in clutch. Okay, or we can just desert duel this right now, right? Yeah, I guess we can do it like this. We can desert duel the first cat. It takes 0 damage. We can bloody business the second cat once he commits a little bit more stuff. Ah, okay, that's annoying though, right? And that's what we were talking about, that we know he plays Fallen Rider. So we're gonna have to take that 3 damage, I think. I don't think we can afford not to take it. I think we have to take that 3 damage, which might actually come in very bad for us. We could have just waited, but I think I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna just do the rally right now, if the opponent gets greedy. So I'm gonna do the rally and just percent lethal right now, and force the opponent to have to block with whatever they summon here. Like, the way that the opponent's playing is like they have like a really burn hand. So I'm willing to just go aggro here, because he's gonna have to block. He's gonna have to either sacrifice the Neander or sacrifice the ballistic bot. He cannot keep both alive, right? And that's why he should win. They look like he has a very like aggro hand. So yeah, GG's. Like a very burn hand, I mean, right? So I think putting the pressure there was good. Because if you sacrifice the ballistic, he's losing the ballistic, the ignitions, right? If you sacrifice the cat, he's losing his win condition. So yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Viktor Aphelios. So obviously they have a lot of values. We do have a lot of great ways to remove like their units. Obviously the problem is that they do have Mystic Shot, which is pretty annoying. The Quicksand spinner doesn't look bad, to be honest, because you can tag one of their stuff. Do we have to just summon LeBlanc? Or are we too scared of her just dying? I think we have to keep LeBlanc. Obviously, she's just going to die to a Mystic Shot, which the opponent kept, like, enough cards. The opponent kept 3 cards. So it's very good that it's very good chance that he has a Mystic Shot. But I think we have no choice but to keep her, because we didn't have, like, a great hand either, right? That's annoying, because he gets a free gem. Yeah, we didn't get our 2 attack unit until later. We can protect against 1 Mystic Shot here, at least. It's also awkward, because now we cannot block, right? Like, the blank means that we cannot block next turn. But he's just going to thermal it. Alright. So that's a thermal down. He should open attack. He should always open, so that he plays around us having a blocker, right? I'm going to just summon Sivir so that we can do the Sand Spinner next turn. It's kind of annoying, right? Because we're taking so much chip damage, so now we have to always be careful that we're just not going to straight up die. Obviously, we don't have any heal in this deck. There's the Aphelios. So we can do the Bakai Sand Spinner on the Aphelios. We can also just do Desert Duel instead, but I think the Sand Spinner is better. Let's just take advantage of our... Let's take advantage of our quick attack, right? We have Spell Shield, so I'm not too concerned about this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's kill him now. Let's kill him now before he's able to, like, summon something else, right? Okay, so he got the sec. Oh, we should have attacked with this, right? We should always attack with this, because he was always going to get something like Calibrum here. Yeah, he's trying to, like, aggro us down. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this because we have the Treasure Seeker now. So we can just play Treasure Seeker, have a blocker for the Mountain Goat. He gets the Viktor. We can do the Desert Duel on the Viktor. No, never mind. He gets the Spell Shield. He gets the Spell Shield, which is huge. That's so unfortunate. Oh, if he's giving us the Victor like this, I'm gonna take it. Oh yeah. I'm always taking this Victor kill. I'm never gonna let that Victor stay alive that long. So yeah, I mean it's a little bit annoying losing the Sivir, but I'm not too concerned, right? We're gonna trade it 2 for 2. I couldn't take that much damage. Because obviously the opponent's gonna play more like a deck that's gonna do a lot more damage early on rather than later. Let's do this, and let's do the Treasure Seeker. I mean the Glory Seeker, sorry. It's kind of annoying though, right? This is gonna enable our it's gonna enable our reputation. That's why I want to do it like this. We can always do Desert Duel to kill stuff, right? Our reputation will allow us to kind of heal some stuff here. That's why I want to do it this way. He's playing like a weird version of the deck. Like, I really don't know what the heck the opponent is playing. We can always just do the Walking Sands. And then do the Desert Duel, right? We still have Shapestone as a backup. We still have Shapestone as a backup against a Mystic Shot. Yeah. He has a second Mystic Shot and we get punished for this. Yeah, he doesn't. Boom. We can play the second Rock Hopper now. Yeah, perfect. Especially now that he just used another thing. So we have killed 3 of his champions. And we still feel like we're in a really bad spot. This will at least stop him from being able to play another champion. We get the Sivir. See what we get first. Ooh. Am I supposed to take this 2 damage? I think I'm supposed to, so I'm just gonna do like this. We could technically stop it. Don't know if we need to though. I think we just do the Sivir here. He already committed 2 thermals. He already committed 1 Mystic Shot. The problem is that he's gonna try to aggro us down, right? We do have Bloody Business and we do have the Quicksand, giving us some reprieve at least. We get the LeBlanc. Well, LeBlanc obviously is gonna just die to Mystic. Yeah, there you go. And play the Walking Sands here to at least kill the Sunny Urchin. We keep the Bloody Business for a champion or even the Submersible. We also have Quicksand, so the Submersible is not a big deal. Obviously, he blocking with this is not gonna matter for him. Yeah, he's gonna just try to go for the lethal, right? We're gonna do it like this. He's trying to just aggro us down. So we're gonna do it like this. We have the Quicksand, which is huge. Obviously, he's saying that we're in 8 health, so that's why he's doing it this way. If he gets more units, we're actually in trouble, though, right? He gets Aphelios. Are you kidding me? 3 Aphelios? Ah. So then he just needs to go wide. He needs to go wide. And he wins the game. He gets the challenger. Alright. Yeah, that's game. Oh, that's unfortunate. He gets the challenger on top of it. Do we have a chance? Do we have a chance? Doesn't matter which way we do it, right? All he needs is a Pell Cascade and he wins. All he needs is a Mystic Shot and he wins. Yeah, there you go. He literally got the challenger. Man, if we were able to block, at least we potentially had a chance. The problem that the issue when he got the challenger meant that we couldn't do anything. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Pantheon Yuumi. Ooh, now obviously the problem against Pantheon is that their units get really, really big, really, really quickly. I don't hate this hand. I don't hate this whole hand. I need to keep the Rock Hopper as a way to deal with the Mountain Goat. The Glory Seeker is not a bad unit to be able to try to target one of his faded units. LeBlanc might be okay as well. Quicksand is obviously really good. Yeah, so there you go. So he gets the Saga Seeker. We'll have to do the Rock Hopper so that we can block the Mountain Goat. Yeah, there you go. So now we can block the Mountain Goat here, right? I think we always do this. I think I'm not a scared Saga Seeker yet. And I think we're just gonna do the Blanc. So I'm not that scared of the Saga Seeker just yet. So we do the LeBlanc here because anything he summons is gonna get eaten up by the Rolling Sands, allowing us to kill it with LeBlanc. He could technically have single combat, like you could do Gem plus single combat. I don't think that's a big deal. Yeah, there you go. So he's gonna give us one Saga Seeker for free. I think it's okay. Single combat doesn't do anything. He should do the Gem. He should start leveling up the Pantheon. So that's the first trigger for the Pantheon. We still have Quicksand available for us. The question is, are we willing to sacrifice this LeBlanc into the Saga Seeker? Technically, I think we do. I think we do. Because once he does this, right? We do the Quicksand. And technically we don't kill it. But we're still getting the LeBlanc proc. And then we can just do the Glory Seeker next turn to kill it, right? Oh, okay. He's gonna go 2 sharp sights here. Alright. 2 sharp sights. I'll take that, right? Here we can just do this and just kill him that way. We keep the Might. He could have single comp. I mean, he could have got a Concerted Strike, I mean. I want to keep the Might. He could have Concerted Strike there. I want Bloody Business. This is huge. Okay, I'm gonna pass. If he's gonna burn that much mana, I'm gonna pass. This stun is huge. The stun is huge because you can stop a Pantheon. Do the LeBlanc again. Next time we do Sivir. Sivir's gonna be almost leveled up. Actually, she's gonna level up on our attack. We have the stun available for like a Pantheon more than anything else, unless the Pantheon gets spell shield, but Pantheon's still pretty far away from leveling up. The fact that we took up 2 of his sharp sides is huge. Again, like, that's actually huge. Yeah, here we do the Sivir. We have Bloody Business available, so we can just kill that Yuumi.
I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
So Bloody Business, Stun, Treasure Seeker. Obviously, we don't have enough to do Might plus Bloody Business, so I think we save the Might for later. I think I'm fine just doing the Guile on the Yuumi, no? Yeah. Yeah, I think opponent knows he's in a very tough spot here, right? All my units have 5 attack. We could stun and get a little bit more, right? Sivir's gonna level up in this game as well. That was fun. I mean, again, I think blocking with LeBlanc was a little bit risky, but I think it was worth it because we had the Quicksand available to us. But yeah, GG's. So in this match, we'll be going up against Viktor Vi Nar. I'm trying to think what he's gonna play from Bando City. Now I know Viktor decks probably have ambush, right? So I'm gonna keep the Perseverance as a way to potentially try to draw into our Quicksand. Or Bloody Business, right? We're gonna need Quicksand. Okay, there we go. Quicksand is gonna be great. With the Trashing Snapper, we're never blocking, right? Because we always want to attack instead, so that we can enable the 5 attack from the Snapper. He is P&Z, so you know he'll be able to kill LeBlanc with a Mystic Shot. That's the problem with LeBlanc. He makes it really awkward to ever play LeBlanc. This is a good draw. Again, the Quicksand is gonna be how we win this game now, right? Because if he's playing the version that's playing ooh, wow. Interesting. He discarded the Itch of Improvement, so we can just do the Treasure Seeker. We have a good blocker for the Rascal. Yeah, he's not gonna do anything here. Here we just do the Sivir. We have that Bloody Business available now, which is pretty big. Let's start with the Walking Sands, because if he gets greedy and someone's Viktor right here, we can do the Bakai Sand Spinner on the Viktor. Okay. We'll do it like this.
It's just waiting to be found.
Whatever. If he has the Viktor, we still have access to Bloody Business next turn, right? So it's not a problem for us. We'll push the 10 damage here. We still have Quicksand and Bloody Business available for us. We almost triggered our Reputation. Again, LeBlanc can be a little bit awkward. We can also always sand spinner this instead of doing bloody business, by the way. So he got the quick attack, which is a little bit annoying. Means that he's gonna get some damage here. What we have to do is not tap out of mana, right? We can do the snapper, but still leaves us enough mana to do any one of these two. Huh, he got faded. The amount of times that I have seen Viktor get faded is actually ridiculous, to be honest. His best bet is to remove the spell shield right now. Ooh, no, okay, yeah. So we just do the sand spinner. We do the sand spinner because the sand spinner will enable the bloody business. Will still allow us to have bloody business available for us. Not only that, but this is gonna level up Sivir with 3 attacks. Yeah, this is gonna level up Sivir. That's the Shellfolk. We'll go ahead and do this now. We always do this first, by the way. We don't want him to get value from the prank. So it is a Shellfolk version of the deck, huh? Yeah, he needs to hit the Quicksand. As long as we have the Shapestone, I don't care about anything else he might have. Yeah, he knows we have the Quicksand now. So now that, because he also did that, it means that we are able to level up our Sivir. I guess he doesn't have to technically doesn't have to block this one, right? So he never blocks this one. So we actually go like this, by the way. But then we lose to a Mystic Shot. If he has a Mystic Shot, we actually lose to the Mystic Shot right here. This is interesting. Let's just grab it with the Sivir. Let's just grab it with the Sivir and call it a day. I don't want to die to a Mystic Shot. Like, it was honestly a little bit more efficient. Yeah, there you go. He had the Mystic Shot. That's what I figured. Because if we grab that way, we're going to just lose it for free. So Sivir is not leveled up. We have Whisper Words. We have a full board. Opponent should be in a very bad spot. The only problem here is that we don't have enough for another Shellfolk to kill another Shellfolk. Sorry. So we don't have enough to kill another Shellfolk. Oh, he's gonna give this the vulnerable? Okay. I'm okay with that. Am I okay with this? We could just Quicksand it. Yeah, we could just Quicksand it. We can save it. I'd rather save it. I'd rather save it and have everything have Spell Shield. Because he only has 1 mana, right? So we save it. We have 15 attack on the board. Everything's going to have Spell Shield. So we just open attack and win the game. He only had 1 mana, right? So he knew he had Spell Shield. So he should have known that that was never going to work. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going against Kindred Elise. It's a little bit of a problem, right? Because they play a lot of removal. They don't really have a ton of things that can take advantage. I mean, the Quicksand is not bad. The problem with these 2 cards is that they die by just Battle Feast or anything like that. Let me see if I can find like some early drops, because we need to be careful that we didn't just straight up die. This is gonna die to a Mystic Shot, so it's a little bit unfortunate. But I mean, we have a decent hand, 3, 4, 5. That's their duel as backup to be able to kill like a Kindred. I think the biggest thing is for us to have a way to kill Kindred before we can establish a Kindred, right? Ooh, now that's a little bit unfortunate because we don't have a fearsome blocker. So this is more like a fearsome deck, I guess, like more like a burn deck. I played against this guy earlier today as well, and he had a lot of like. I think it's better to do Rock Hopper, even if this is gonna die to Battle Feast, and then the Trashing Snapper. So the reason I want to do it like this instead is because I think I'm gonna need all the units that I can to be able to block the damage that he's gonna have, right? Here we can do the Sivir and enable the Desert Duel as well. We could also just do it with LeBlanc instead, but obviously the problem with LeBlanc is that LeBlanc will always die to a Mystic Shot. Now he only picked the card that he picked. We don't know what that is yet. My problem here is that we don't have a good blocker with Sivir, because all he needs to do is kill one of these guys, and then he can get through, right? So we're gonna have to potentially lose the Sivir for us to block. I think it's important for us to block because this opponent, we played him against him earlier, and he's kind of like a bait deck. Like you can see by the fact that he's playing like old like horror. So he's trying to grind you down really quickly, do some ship damage, instead of trying to play like the more controlled Sentinel style, right? So here he just has to kill one of these. He discarded the thermal. We'll go ahead and do this, right? We'll go ahead and do this. Problem here is that I'm still gonna need to block another one of these. I'm gonna have to block this one. And we're still gonna take the 3 damage. So we're gonna literally just lose the Sivir for free. And I still take 3 damage to begin with. So it's a little bit unfortunate. We'll just do the Bruiser though. He just discarded a thermal, so it's a very good chance that he doesn't have like another thermal to be able to kill with the Bruiser. But the fact that he has 5 health is pretty good, right? Vengeance is annoying, but Vengeance will still allow us to kill the Archivist. And again, that's the problem with LeBlanc, right? Every time we go against P&Z, it's always awkward because we know that he has enough to do like Mystic shots. All we can hope for is that we get enough value. I also have to be careful, of course, right? Because if he has like Kindred, then if we kill this, it's annoying. Shock Blast? Yeah, so see, this is a burn deck. Like, he's playing Shock Blast. He's playing like cards like this that are more like burn cards. More than anything else, right? So he has a lot of removal. He has like Aftershocks. Like, it baits you into thinking. I think Spell Shield is better. I think Spell Shield is better because he enables our Bloody Business to go through without us losing the Bruiser. Right? The problem is that we're at 10, right? So he could technically still kill us here. He could literally have enough burn. Yeah. My goodness. He's literally gonna have enough burn to just kill us. That's gonna take us to 8. We're gonna have to do LeBlanc right now. We do have the rally available to us next turn if we get enough units. Yeah, there you go. So that takes us to 6, right? He's able to heal off. Wow, this is so unfortunate. Because I don't know if we can survive another turn if we don't kill this stuff right now. Because I think we need to try to rally this turn for us to have a chance of winning. But we don't have enough mana to do this, right? So there's no way for us to rally this turn while also still winning. We also gonna... Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is game. Like I said, it's a burn deck more than anything else, right? So it's always like super annoying. Yeah, we do it like this. It's super annoying because it's like he's able to just do like Mystic shots and get excited here. Yeah, there you go. So it's like we're not able to beat a burn deck fast enough to be able to win. Even if we didn't take the chip damage early on, he still looked like he had a pretty full burn heart to be able to beat us. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against a Seer, Seraph, Mono Shurima. Now they are able to kill us very, very quickly, so we do have to be careful. I don't mind the Perseverium, but I think it's better for us to kind of just go fast rather than rely on the Perseverium. Yeah, this is not a bad hand, right? This is not a bad hand because he lets us go a little bit aggro more than anything else, which is a big deal. We'll do the Snapper just in case that he has like a 1-drop, which he doesn't, but you know, we still will get the Reputation proc. He gets the Ancient Prep. We do double Treasure Seeker. Yeah, we do double Treasure Seeker next turn, eating up the Rock Hopper. I also want to keep this to be able to eat up the Rock Hoppers, right? Obviously, the bad thing is that we're going to have to just go super ham. Yeah, there you go. So at least we can take away the Rock Hopper like this. I prefer to do the Rock Hopper and then potentially do the Walking Sands next turn. Having Bloody Business available is huge. Yeah, having Bloody Business available is pretty good. Now, I don't know yet. Yeah, he even gave it to us. He let us eat up the Rolling Sands with the Walking Sands. That's why I wanted to keep mana to do it, right? I guess we could have just done it on the Treasure Seeker, to be honest. But I don't mind doing this. I don't mind doing this. I'm gonna do it like this so that we can level up the Sivir, by the way.
Watch your head.
Does it matter? I don't think it matters, right?
Out of my way.
Yeah, he's always gonna just clear the whole board. We have to just try to go aggro. Scrying Sands? Okay, so this is the swim version. So this is the swim version that's relying on like Scrying Sands to turbo level the Sundays, right? His Seraph is about to level up. His Asir is still a little bit away, but Asir is gonna level up very quickly as well. He already did 2 Rock Hoppers, so it's very unlikely that he's gonna have enough to do it. Like he's gonna have a third one. I mean, he could still have the third one, but it's very unlikely. We can do Sivir. We can also do LeBlanc. He shouldn't have a way to deal with LeBlanc in this deck.
The oasis of the dawn flows again.
We'll start with Sivir, because Sivir is a good blocker into any one of these 2 units. So, yeah, so his Seraph is going to be leveled up. His, oh, that's perfect. That's such a good draw. So that's such a good draw, because now we can trigger this and activate the rally, right? I don't think Treasure Seeker is necessary right now, because of the fact that she's just going to get blocked by the Soothsayer. We're gonna have to summon the Treasure Seeker afterwards as a way to just block, right? Now, if he has another Scrying Sands, the Sivir, the LeBlanc is obviously gonna die, and then we don't trigger our reputation either. But the fact that he's blocking like this and not blocking with Seraph means that he probably doesn't have it, right? Yeah, so we have to summon the Treasure Seeker to eat up the hit from the Perseverance. Although I don't know if keeping LeBlanc healthy is necessary, right? I guess it's not necessary. I guess we can just pass. Because even if he kills LeBlanc right here, he still has a level of Seer, right? This is only doing 1 to LeBlanc. So this is only doing 1 to LeBlanc, and LeBlanc being at 1 health or more than 1 health doesn't really matter to us. The biggest thing here is gonna be just getting the rally trigger, right? Because he has to look for the Asir right now. He has to look for the Asir right now. Unravel Earth. So now, yeah. So now that's a problem, right? Now that's a problem. The problem is that he's going to have to kill... He's going to have to Rattle Negation this, right? Like, he needs to do Rattle Negation on this to be able to save himself. He doesn't have it. So without Rattle Negation now, I mean, unless he has a second, right? I guess he could have the second Seraph. So he has a second Seraph then, right? There's no reason for him not to do any. Like, if he doesn't have the second Seraph, it didn't make any sense for him to let that die. Asir's leveled up right here. If he drops the Asir right now, he actually levels up the Asir. He's gonna try to kill LeBlanc. Okay, he's gonna go for the Asir level up. So we need to summon these units now before he's able to summon a second Seraph, right? If it's the Asir, I think it's okay, because again, we have the Indecisive Tactician for next turn, allowing us to rally. Yeah, there you go. That's what we talked about, that I had a hunch that it was going to be something like that. So then we can just do the Trashing Snapper, right? Here's the question. Why not kill this guy? Here's the question. We're just attacking, right? This is 12. This is only 14 though. I mean, we can get the 15 really easily. I like just attacking here. Everything has spell shield, right? He needs to block. We just do the Tactician and we win the game. There's nothing that he has here that can stop this. And also, LeBlanc is going to give us access to the Mirror Image, allowing us to summon another Tactician. So this is the combo right here. When you have level up LeBlanc and you have Tactician on the field, then you get like the value, right? He's drawing for it. He's not going to get it, and that's game. And there we go. Ooh, They didn't get to see the combo with the mirror image, but it ended up working out. Against this deck is really good, right? Having the rally.
They got what they
Um,
paid for.
but yeah, GG's. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed those games. I think it was some really fun rotation games. Don't think it's the best deck, but it can, you know, it has some potential there. It has some good matchups, has some bad matchups. So it's really, you know, up and down depending on the matchup that you get. In terms of mulligan, I definitely like keeping the snapper right away. I definitely like keeping the rock hopper. So usually snapper, rock hopper are really good cards to keep. LeBlanc, if I'm not going against P&Z, is also technically a good keep. I do get greedy sometimes with Sivir, but I don't know if that's actually correct. But I do like keeping Sivir a lot on my hands. But for sure, the snapper, rock hopper, and the LeBlanc, the Glory Seeker is also pretty good if you know that the opponent has a key unit that you want to remove early on, and they don't have any 1 damage ping. So those would be the things that I would keep if I was trying to mulligan this with this deck. But anyways, so hope you enjoyed those games. Remember, if you don't subscribe yet, to subscribe to us. It will help us out a lot. We post LOR videos every single day, and make sure to like this video below. Reputation, probably haven't seen this one in a while. We also stream on Twitch at Twitch Sirturmund, where we stream 3 to 4 times a week. And you can also find us on Twitter and Discord. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support. I'll see you all again next time.